Welcome back to Bennock's Garage. Today we are working on one of my personal vehicles that I just bought yesterday. It's a 2005 Cadillac Escalade. The guy wanted $400 for it. Couldn't get it running. He parked it 5 years ago and said, nope, it's good. So you don't get much for 400 bucks, but I can see if I can try to get it running. I pulled my little tiny handheld unit in there yesterday. You can see in here. And the handheld showed a P0300 code, and it ran really bad. So I immediately changed all the spark plugs, did compression check while I was in there, and there we go. And put on new plug wires. Compression was 150 in every cylinder, no issues there. No leak down. I did put the plugs in, put the wires on. Issue still happens. So this could be grounding issue. This could be cam issue, cam position, crank position, grounding, vacuum. So it really could be anything. So I'm gonna hook up my big computer and see if I get any other signs of what's going on other than just P0300. So give me a second and I'll load that up. Alright, I found it. It's under PS, not PCM, which is ridiculous. So let me start it. You can hear it runs like absolute dog crap. Here we go. Cylinder 2 and cylinder 6. 2 and 6. That's what my problem is. Anything else? No other misfires other than 2 and 6. Okay. That being said, that gives me a place to start. Alright, I'm still getting it on 2. I'm now getting it on 4. I didn't have it on 4 before. And now 6 and 7. To eliminate the coil pack itself, because 2 was one of my main ones, I'm going to swap number 2 over to number 1. And that should tell me if the misfire travels back over to number 1, then no, it's coil pack. If the misfire continues in number 2, then I know it's something else. So let me just switch the coil packs over on the other side, and we'll go from there. Alright, so I just switched the coil pack from 2 to 1. That's going to tell me if it's a coil pack issue or something else. Oh, there it is. It's still on number 2. No issues on number 1. Okay, so, alright, if you never pulled injectors out before on an LS, 2 8mm, one in the front, one in the back. You have to pull up on this like little plastic piece. You got to pull up on it and then reach all the way down and grab that little thing there. To me, I find it easier to use these to get them off with. Once you dislodge the 2 that you need, pull up on your fuel rail, 1 back here. Here we go. We are pulled up. I can now dislodge the injector and swap it out with my other 2. Alright, just replaced 2 and 6, so out with the old, in with, well, other old that I know work. And is anything gonna vibrate off? Probably. Take all this stuff down. Let's see what happens. See if we still get the same. Nope, issue is still there. Okay, well, gotta figure something else out here. Well, let's do this. Let's go back. Let's go to Misfire. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See if it's still on 2 and 6. Now, did that do 2? Misfire. Oh, 2. There it is. Yes, we still have 2. Now we have 4. It just showed up as 1. And 7's going out of the whack now. Alright, so here it is later in the day. And my problem was injectors. After all of that, I put in a matching set of injectors all the way around. There was a brand new one, but it wasn't a matching set. These were some of the old ones. And it cleared up most of my running issues, but I still had a random misfire that was going, it just hit or miss throughout all the cylinders. So I pulled coil packs off. I have extra spare coil pack bars and everything. I just have them laying around. Still didn't fix the issue. Swapped plug wires around, didn't fix the issue. And then I started switching spark plugs around. So if I was having a misfire on 7, I would switch it over to 1. And all of a sudden I'm starting having misfires in cylinder 1. So with the with the injectors that were bad, it fouled out my brand new plugs, so I put the plugs in first. So now, when I start the car, purrs like a kitten. And so here, I'll pull this up. I'm gonna go to graph. Hopefully this thing will zoom in. There we go. We have 0 misfires. Cylinder 1, cylinder 2. Come on. So all the way around. Under engine load. nothing is pulling up. So, my $400 swamp bucket, as I like to call it, slime bucket, is running, it's driving. All I gotta do is clean it up, and she is going to be for sale. I have total in it, plugs, wires are 200, spark plugs are a couple hundred, 250. So, I don't know, $1,000 I might have in it, maybe a little bit more. So, I think I can make some money on this one. Thanks for watching. Alright, there we have it. We are done with the Cadillac. It is now all cleaned up. Looks quite a bit different than what it did yesterday. The hood, now that all the black is off of it, you can see it has like little dings from like hail damage. Real fine, not a big deal. But sure looks a lot better than all the slime all over it.